For 16 years, doctors told a New Orleans man, Jack Taylor, he could never father his own child because he had testicular cancer when he was 19.
But yesterday, Taylor watched the birth of his son at Tulane Medical Center. He and his wife are parents, thanks to a method actually developed from animal breeding. Health Watch 8's Lori Kilgore explains.
It's a cry Jack Taylor has been waiting to hear for years, the sounds of his own son.
We went back several times to thought maybe technology caught up or something could be done, and we were told for 16 years that it was impossible.
Jack's wife Maria was able to get pregnant through artificial insemination because doctors used this device to allow Jack's sperm to travel the proper route and be collected.
Sperm's being produced, but in the course of the surgery, some of the nerves that supply the vas deferens, which is the tube leading from the testicle out through the penis to the outside world, are damaged. So the sperm are produced, but they can't get out.
The electrical charge makes the sperm move. Nerves damaged by spinal cord injuries or testicular cancer are helped along.
This is placed against the prostate, and a current is delivered intermittently over time, approximately 5 to 10 minutes, in order to get an ejaculate.
Only 50 babies have been born in the United States as a result of this method. Curtis Taylor is the first baby in the Gulf South. Spinal cord injury patients usually have no feeling from the waist down, so this procedure can be done without anesthesia. But for a patient like Jack, who can feel, he is put to sleep during the procedure, which only takes 10 to 15 minutes.
I don't think they'd put me through anything that would hurt me, so pretty much trusted the doctors.
This electroejaculation technique offers hope to thousands of men injured each year. The Taylor family is overjoyed that medical advances have helped them beat the odds. Lori Kilgore, News 8.
This is from becoming extinct. It's also very commonly used in cattle breeding.
You could take off for work due to pregnancy. Supporters are pushing to get the legislation approved despite the fact that President Bush says he's going to veto it. Businesses with fewer than 50 employees, however, would be exempt from the law anyway. A New Orleans man experienced a true miracle of birth this morning at Tulane University's Medical Center. Jack Taylor was told by doctors 16 years ago that he would never be able to father a child. This morning, he witnessed the birth of his son, Jack Curtis Taylor III. Taylor had testicular cancer since the age of 19. Doctors performed the procedure using an electric shock to retrieve healthy sperm from him, with which his wife was inseminated. The proud parents say they could not be more thrilled. It was 30 years ago this week that the birth control pill was approved for sale in the U.S. The pill, as it is simply known, has been the subject of much research and speculation during that time. Its effects have been both saluted.
The miracle of medical science. A technique adopted from animal breeding made the birth of a 6-pound, 13-ounce baby boy possible for a couple that was told 18 years ago they would never have children. Reporter Diane Mack joins us now with the latest on the new procedure. It's being performed, I understand, Diane, at Tulane Medical Center.
Yes, Terry. Baby Jack Curtis Taylor III was born against the odds. There have been only 50 babies born in the country using a new technique which uses an electric current to stimulate sperm production. This new procedure gives hope to many couples battling infertility, as we see now in today's cover story.
Baby face, you got the cutest little baby face.
That cute little baby face belongs to one-day-old Jack Curtis Taylor III. His proud parents, Jack and Maria Taylor, are cuddling the infant doctors for 18 years said could never be born. Dad, now 38, had testicular cancer when he was 19 years old. The surgery to remove the cancer destroyed nerves around his prostate, making fertilization impossible.
Well, that's one thing you always want to do is have young kids. And Maria and myself have been trying for years through different procedures, none of them being my kid. It would be artificially or through adoption or whatever.
I really had doubts, you know, that I would ever have my own child. And we both wanted one so bad. And I thought we could make good parents, you know. So, very, very happy.
Doctors say a rectal probe with an electric current used to stimulate the prostate was the answer to this couple's prayers.
An operator delivers a current intermittently, and we have a probe which is the size of a golf handle and is placed against the prostate and seminal vesicles, and a current is delivered intermittently through these bars right here. We also have a temperature sensor in there to make sure that there's no elevation of temperature. And the whole procedure takes about 10 minutes.
Doctors then study the motion of the sperm through a computerized system that analyzes certain deficiencies. They then experiment to make the sperm optimum for fertilization.
Usually involves a few trials, and finally we have to have the wife worked up if the husband is found to have adequate numbers of sperm with adequate numbers of motility.
The Taylors were given a 30% chance of success. They wanted a child so badly that they went forward with the new procedure, and after several attempts and 2 tries at insemination, their son was born.
Is this procedure only for cancer patients, Diane?
Terry, the procedure brings hope to many patients, including those who have suffered spinal cord injuries and have less than a 2% chance of fathering a child.
All right, thank you very much. Very interesting, Diane. There is new hope this afternoon.